Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Uh, MantaRei back in Space Engineers. As we said last week, the one game that we play, hopefully not for long. Hopefully we'll have more stuff coming in the near future. Just wanted to say hello to everyone. Not much new news to report. Let me actually fire up... YouTube real quick and just check right before we start. I'm pretty sure we are at 13 subscribers. Yes, 13 subscribers. Thank you all 13 of you for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just being here and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's where we're at. Last week, if you recall, we were working on our new shuttle. These big old wangs. We are going to be taking this up into space. We are going to be doing some work on the satellite today, coming back down, hopefully landing better with these wings. We do have parachutes, so we don't have landing gear, so I don't really know what we're 100% going to be accomplishing, with this. At least we can kind of swerve around, and then maybe launch our parachutes at the last minute and drop down. I don't know. We'll see. Got our wind farm going a little bit over here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got that wreck over there that we were salvaging last week, and hopefully we can salvage some more of it. Maybe we'll build a bigger ship here, like this carrier, to just pick it up and drop it over here, let it get ground down 100%. That would probably be pretty convenient. I've been debating putting on all scrap. I really have been wanting to do that. I was playing kind of more of a hardcore survival that I started kind of early in 2019. It was actually probably midway through 2019. And I started putting on a lot of the hardcore stuff, and one of those was going to be all scrap, and I never... Oh my. And I never could kind of build up the courage to do it, because it just seems... It might seem a little bit beyond my wheelhouse. But then, I saw Splitsy doing his new series, and he's, doing some really hardcore stuff, and he started with all scrap, and I'm like, I kind of want to do that now too, so I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, as for right now, I think we're just about ready to go. We gotta fill this tank. So I think what we might do is start harvesting some ice from the lake down there, because this is nowhere near full. I'm pretty sure this is like, yeah, 7.1%, which we don't need too much, but we need some. This is going to be a bit too little for what we need. So we are going to have to start getting some of this action here. Let's get some blue back in here, and let's look for some drills. Do we have drills? We don't. That's fine. Drill it. And drill. And drill. And drill. There we go. Oh, dear. I apparently am in creative. I don't know how that is. Okay, let's... Ooh, that's not even... No, stop it. Let's see, where were we? 7. Alright, let's drop that. Where's our... Oh my goodness. Really? I'm not even paying attention. Okay, there we go, and... There we go, and there we go. Okay, there we go, that's all done. Let's pop up in here. This is probably one of the first things we should just start doing is, where am I? There I am. Uh-oh, wrong one. Oh dear. Oh, guys, I'm not with it. Actually, we could just use our tools. There we go. Okay. Off to the ice. Woohoo! Alright, so while we're doing this, we can do a little chit-chat, I think. So you may not have noticed, because, you know, who's to care? But last week we were pushing 14 subscribers, and this week we are pushing 13. We did, in fact, lose a subscriber last week. I know it's probably not a significant thing to talk about because, well, I don't have that many subscribers. So, in one, you know, people are like, oh, well, but just one subscriber, who cares? But in my case, you know, I have so few that it is significant, you know, to me especially. Now, I don't want to say significant like I'm losing my livelihood or anything. Obviously, I'm not. But, you know, it says, oh, I lost a subscriber, because it takes an effort to unsubscribe from someone. You know, you have to actually go to their channel, you have to hit unsubscribe. I mean, it's, you know, it's something you have to do. Or, you know, I guess you have to watch a video and do it, but point being, it actually takes effort to do it. It's easier not to. So clearly, something about the channel doesn't appeal to someone, which is perfectly acceptable. I'm not saying it has to for everybody. But, you know, I based on what we talked about last week, which is about the shortening the videos and having them be more shorter videos, and I think I saw somebody posted somewhere, not on my channel, but on somebody else's channel, about doing like short, you know, like, oh, can you just like 10-minute videos, and it's like, you can't, like, I could do an hour's worth of playtime and then cut it down. I'm not sure I could cut down an hour's worth into 10 minutes and make it significant, you know? I mean, it would just be so short. I'm not sure what would actually go through. But anyway, it just some of my thinking out loud, I think. So anyway, I personally, I like my videos. I do, and I think that's what's kind of most important. You know, I cannot complain about losing subscribers or gaining subscribers in either way, shape or form. You know, if I'm doing it because I like it, then I just deal with it as is. So it is what it is. So anyway, for the one that did unsubscribe, I'm sorry to see you go. I'm so sorry. I wish we could do something here that would make it better for you, but you know, as we talked about last week, if it is in fact the time that it takes, I do not have the time to edit these videos. I really don't. The baby is as it is. If you can probably, you may be able to hear, you may not be able to hear. I still have a bit of a head cold. It's actually more like a sinus infection, I think, but I mean, I've had this for over a week now, and it's just not going away. I think I'm gonna have to go to the doctor at some point and get some antibiotics just to knock it out. But the point being, like, between me being sick, my wife being sick, having to take care of her, and then the baby as well, who did get sick, he got better pretty quick, which is fantastic. But I'm not as young as I used to be, and I do not heal as quickly as I used to. I used to get over stuff like nobody's business, and now I do not. So unfortunately, it keeps me down a bit. So I just do not have the time. Like I said last week, it is as much as I can do just to get this hour of playtime a week. And honestly, I will tell you a thing. Let me tell you a thing. I don't feel like it's enough. I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't know what it is, but starting to do this channel and doing these recordings now, something about you know, I start getting through, like, I do Thursday's playthrough. I'm like, okay, cool. I publish it on Friday, and then I miss the channel between Friday and the next Thursday. I really miss the channel. I do. It's really sad. I don't know what it is, but, you know, I mean, I'm just playing. It's not like it's anything big, but I miss it. I want to do more content. I want to do more stuff. It's sad. Now, I did go a ways without posting anything on mantasm.online. So for those of you who do actually watch mantasm.online, we Ooh, look, we're filling up our drills. I did actually post something just the other day. CES occurred, and which I believe is the Computer Entertainment Show, I think is what it stands for. I actually don't know what it stands for. I think that's what it is. And Razer announced a whole slew of things, and one of them was the revision of the Tomahawk case. It's now called the Tomahawk N1 case, is what they're putting out there. But they're doing a whole pre-built, sort of. Yeah, no, they are. And they are actually utilizing Intel's new The Element, which is a kind of like a NUC, one of their NUCs, but it's a PCI-based NUC thing, kind of thing. It's very interesting. It's not. I saw somebody comment that it's like, oh, it's a PC for your PC, and it's like, well, no, it's actually not. It is the PC. It just happens to communicate. It's like, imagine if you took your motherboard. You took the motherboard. You took the socket for the CPU out of the motherboard. You set it aside, and you said, okay, I'm going to use this with a chunk of motherboard attached to it to support the CPU and the chipset and everything that it needs. Okay, cool. I've done that. I'm also going to attach DIMM slots for RAM. I'm also going to attach slots for SATA connections, NVMe basically, M.2, and we'll do some of that, and we'll do a lot of what the CPU's PCI lanes would be consumed with. We're going to put that on this little, like, not system on a chip kind of thing, but kind of like that, where it's a small system board with all this stuff on it. Okay, cool, we've done that. Now, the remaining PCI lanes, we are going to feed in through a PCI 16 lane slot. But what we're going to do is that's actually going to be a male slot, and we're going to drop that into this back plate, this backbone, if you will, of female PCI things. And it's basically just like a hub. It's a PCI hub, if you want to think about it that way. And it then runs all the other stuff. So you still need to bring a power supply, which plugs into the element, which is what it's called. It's a big compute element, basically. And if you have a graphics card that you're going to add to that backplate, you'll have to bring power to that, and so on and so forth. But for the most part, it's kind of this self-contained computer on a PCI backplate, or backbone is really what I should call it. And then you add other PCI devices, whether they're expansion cards, whether they're graphic cards, whatever it is you want to add, you add. Now, the interesting part about the Razer Tomahawk that they're doing is they are using the Element, and then they just have one other PCI slot, and it's for a full-size desktop graphics card. Reasonable. It's a PCI 16 slot. It is what it is. So this Tomahawk case is like uber small. It's big enough to hold basically one full-size graphics card, and then the Element, and then a power supply, and that's it. That's pretty much all it has. So the back of the chassis is the Element's I/O panel, and then the graphics card's I/O panel, and that's it. That is all it is. Additionally, oh my goodness, the airflow in this chassis looks awful. It looks terrible. Now, I think this is a really cool design. I think it's a really cool setup. It's something that Intel's been trying to do for a while now, and honestly, I think it's really cool. I really do. I think it has lots of potential. I think this could be the future of computing if it changes a little bit to be something different, more desktop style, because currently the one that Razer's using for this, the Element that Razer's using, is mobile chipsets, mobile processors, and it's just, and laptop RAM, and it's just not the greatest thing. But who am I to judge? It's Razer's decision. They do what they want to do, so it is what it is. But anyway, point being, that's the Tomahawk N1. So I wrote an article about that, about what I think it's going to be like, what how it the Tomahawk is designed, basically all that stuff. And then I talked about kind of the history, what led up to something like Intel's The Element even being able to be a thing, because it's really an interesting history. There are all kinds of things that Intel was working on before to kind of get to that point, tons of different styles that eventually ended in The Element, which is really kind of cool. I think it's cool, at least. I was actually on some of the early Kickstarter stuff for people who are going to be using some of Intel's systems like this, where they were gonna they were going to have like kind of these compute units, and people were building docks for these compute units that were going to be like, you know, like a laptop that it was shell. It was a monitor and a keyboard and some I/O. And then what they were going to do was you take Intel's compute unit and you stick it in the side, and then if they made a couple other units, you could stick in the side as well. But for the most part, that was it. You just stuck these units in the side, and that's what made your computer. You had a shell, and then you added the compute units that you wanted. And the joy of these things was I can have a shell that I really like a laptop body. Like, imagine the gaming laptop that you love, that you're like, oh my goodness, this gaming laptop, I love this gaming laptop. It's the greatest thing in the planet. It's stylish. It's exactly what I'm looking for in a machine. I love it. But then imagine being able to just change out the compute section of that laptop whenever you wanted. You know, let's say Intel comes out with new chips, or somehow you're able to change your entire, you know, chipset of the board and the socket and all the compatibility, and you can switch an AMD setup. You know, that would be cool too. But basically, imagine that. Imagine being able to do something like that. That's pretty cool. You know, I've got the perfect Ultrabook, or imagine that. I have a storage module and a compute module. I have Ultrabook that I love, a little 13-inch that's tiny, super thin, ultra modern, easy to carry around. And then I have kind of a bigger, heavier duty, discrete graphics laptop, more of a gaming laptop, 15.6, maybe even 17-inch, or a desktop that I really like that, you know, is kind of my setup. Well, hey, I want to take my laptop with me, shut down my home PC, pop out the compute unit, pop out the storage unit, slap them into that little Ultrabook, take that with me. Come home, pop them back out, put it in the desktop. My PC has moved with me, literally, and I didn't have to buy multiple PCs. I didn't have to buy multiple setups. All I had to do was buy one, you know, the two different shells and the units themselves. I think that's really cool. I really do. I think it's a really nifty idea, and I see that kind of as the future of computing to an extent. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm not saying that, you know, it's within the next year or anything like that. But if these like elements take off, they've already kind of done this with their NUCs. Intel has, where they've got a discrete compute unit that's kind of PCI based that just like attaches. It goes in the top and just click, 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 and it pops in, and there's your compute unit. And I think that's really cool. I really do. Like I said, I'm not saying it's going to be the answer to all computing. It's going to be the future, and nobody's ever going to want PCs like they are now, and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that. But I think it might be a new ecosystem of PC hardware. You know, who's to say? So, that's that. So I wrote an article about that. All to say, I wrote an article about that. If you're interested, pop on over to mantachasm.online. That's MantaChasm.online, ONLINE, and go check it out. Take a read. It's not crazy long. It's got some pictures of the Tomahawk and some of Intel's stuff. Check it out. See how it is. I kind of really enjoyed writing it. It was kind of my first, I don't want to say news piece, because it definitely wasn't a news piece. Nobody's coming to mantachasm.online to see or read news. I mean, that's just not what's going on. But it was kind of cool for me because it had just kind of broken. It just kind of been released. I, you know, went around, did a bunch of research on old Intel technologies that I kind of knew about, but did deeper dive into. Did some more of the, you know, did some collaborative research with some of the other news sites. Read all their articles, got all the information that I could, and it was kind of fun. I really enjoyed writing it. So take a read if you haven't. If you're interested in PC hardware, if you're not, forget about it. Or read it. Maybe you'll learn something and you might be interested. I don't know. But yeah, that was a fun thing that I did. And I intend to do more stuff like that. So I think I said last week too that we did our first figure review, anime figure review, because there are ones that I collect of Leaf and Squirtle, which was a Pokemon figure that finally was released a while back. September, actually I think it came out maybe October, November-ish. But I was also talking about how I had another figure that I was going to do a review of, but that I was waiting for one coming in that had been on pre-order and was supposed to be released in September and did not get released until, well, end of December. It showed up in January this month, but it was end of December when it launched. It showed up. So I now have, next to me sitting on my desk, a 1/4 scale Lala Satalin Deviluke, B style, so bunny girl style, figure. And it is gorgeous. I am not going to lie. It is absolutely gorgeous. Real fabric for the tights, the fishnet style tights. She's huge. She's really big. Now, it is not the biggest figure that I have. I have a 1/4 scale Hatsune Miku that I got years ago. And I have several 1/7 scale figures, and then, you know, tons of others, tons of 1/7s, and a good handful of 1/10s, which are usually my Beach Queen figures. But I also have a 1/3 scale Sayaka, Miki Sayaka, not the Real Action Hero. Is it the Real Action Hero? No. What is it called? There's a style. I don't think it's Real Action Hero. Real Action Hero. I don't think it's Real Action Hero. It's something like that. Is it? It might be. Honestly, I honestly don't remember. I think that's what it is. I bought it for an obscene amount of money back when I was a bit younger. I actually had it special ordered. It was a figure that I could not get here in America from anywhere, so I actually got a company that does commission to get on it, and they found it. And they said, we found it in this shop. They want X. Our commission fee will be Y. So the total will be X plus Y plus tax and shipping and all that jazz. And like I said, I paid an obscene amount of money for that figure. But it is one of my prize jewels. Beautiful figure, real fabric, form-fitting clothing. It's all fabric, all real. It's a wig for the head. It's amazing. Anyway, it's a doll basically. Not gonna lie on that front. It's not like the PVC or ABS figures that are, it's a statue, it's a figure, it's an asset. No, this is a doll. It's absolutely a doll. It's designed to be posed, it's designed to be dressed, it's designed to be all those things. But point being, it is nice. But that is a 1/3 scale. So I have 1/4 scales, 1/3 scales, and then up from there, 1/7 scales, I think, of some. But point being, I have the feeling, this is going to be a problem. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, yep, okay, yep. That's me not paying attention. That's me being inverted. Oh, the build and repairs. Oh, I forgot they were here. Okay, if I get rid of these drills, I may be able to flip this thing in a way that I can fly it again. The wind is blowing this ship away. That's not good. There we go. Wait, I don't have realistic thrusters on this thing, do I? Do I? Are you kidding me? Do I really not have enough thrust to launch this thing? Okay. I have some. Oh dear. Alright, come on, let's go. Could be my weight. Could be my weight. So anyway, point being, expect, oh my goodness, expect a figure review of this one in the near future. But also the other Lala that I was going to do as well. Expect a review of that one too, if you're interested. If you are not, again, just like the Razor Tomahawk article, don't check it out. That's fine. I appreciate views. I appreciate subscribe, because you can subscribe to it. It is a WordPress blog site. You can subscribe and be alerted when I post new things. But if you're not interested, you're not interested. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Got a little conversation going. That's good. Speaking of conversation, oh my goodness, I'm running into this microphone. Speaking of conversation, people, co-players. I was talking to Infinitely Many. He is, I don't even know where he is, if he's available, if he's not available. It's really hard to tell. He was coming back into his hometown in order to, oh dear. There we go. He was coming back in for just life in general, I think. I don't know if he's back in school yet, if his classes are picking back up, or what the story is, but he is, I think, back in town, but I have not heard from him at all. So, what is this, 4? 4. So, until then, I'm trying to reach out to another one of my friends, see if he is in fact available. So we will see. We will see. But I do, of course, want to make this as enjoyable as possible to you guys, and for myself as well, which means adding in another human player would be quite wonderful. Okay, let's see. Where are my thrusters? Thrust. Let's add that. Save. Okay. Let's go back to that and pay attention this time so I don't crash into things. We should do one more load because we haven't finished this load. We dumped off a small load. Get one more load of ice. One more load of ice. Whoosh, whoosh. Alright. What else? Do we have anything else going on? For those interested, the baby is doing well. My wife is doing okay. She's coming out of illness just like I am. We were both pretty sick lately. I actually went home from work yesterday, just from being sick and feeling sick. It is a problem. Like I said, I think I might end up going to the doctor just because I'm not thrilled with being sick still. It's unpleasant. So, but anyway, I'm still a little nasally, so you probably can hear that in the recording. Speaking of the recording, how's that going? It's going well. We are at 29 seconds. Or 29 seconds. 29 minutes. Almost halfway done for tonight, which is a shame. I really do want to play more. I was throwing around an idea, so hear me out. Doing a little bit of work off, I'm going to say stream, even though it's not, off stream. Until we get another person playing, there's some things that I could probably get done, like this mining. I could probably get this mining done without you guys watching, because at least that way I could artificially shorten the video, you know, really do some of the things that aren't important, especially things like this where it's like, oh, we're going to be getting ready to go up to space. Okay, well, we know that. It's not going to be till next episode. In the meanwhile, pop in and do some of this work. Because at work, lunch break, I might be able to get on maybe could play this one a little bit and just do some mining. Maybe. It's kind of hard. I don't really want to separate this one from my home machine. I've done the moving saves back and forth, and they're just annoying. But I could do it maybe. Yeah, get that ice. So I was throwing around that idea of doing some of that. I'm gonna confess, I actually did a little tiny bit off stream last episode, where when I finished up and I went to go do my screenshot, for the title card, I actually put wingtips on the shuttle. You may have noticed that there's new wingtips that you didn't see me put on there. I did that off camera. Ooh, so I don't know. But as far as having somebody to play with, I really think it would bring a lot to these episodes. I think if I feel like I'm missing something in the future and I'm like, oh man, I really do miss just doing it by myself, I can do that. I can put up a different recording for myself, and it's just one more thing to add to the channel. No big deal. But I really do think that playing together with somebody would be a lot of fun. And if that means that we start doing like a Halo Reach thing with Infinitely Many, hey, then it is what it is. But I really do want him to play. I really do. He's a really good friend of mine, and I think I was talking about this the other time. I miss him. I really do. I really would love to have one night of the week where we just get to hang out and play. Just get to hang out on the channel, play, and just have a good time. I really do miss it, and I miss him. I really do. But that's life. Grow up, move on. Move on with your life. And he is doing well in his life. I have to hand it to him. He's doing very well. It's our giant animal trap pit. Oh, the deer is caught. Wait for the wolf is almost caught. Oh, the deer chased the wolf out. Oh, the wolf's gonna eat that deer. We're doing a good job here. Oh, I think we're gonna kill that wolf. Oh no, he got out. You're doing okay, wolf. Oh wait, no you're not. Look what you made me do. I was working on making this relatively square. And we are almost full too, which is fantastic. Lovely. Almost full. Lovely. Alright, well, let's start heading back to base, people. Woohoo! Alrighty. And up we go. We are doing fantastic. Keep it up. And by up, I literally mean keep it up. Keep going up. Let's not crash into this mountainside. Oof. Alrighty. So where are we gonna go when we get up there? I guess we'll visit the satellite. Do 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 do. Why? Oh, boom. Okay. Oh, we're at 41. Excellent. We are doing well. So how much ice is in the system? Not much. Oh, you know what I should do? I should take a chunk. Let's take 5k ice, and let's take it down here. So I need to make some water at some point. Yeah, there we go. Make some lots of water. Lots of water. Yeah. Oh, and while I'm here, let me drop some stuff off. Like these organics and this wastewater. Whoosh. Excellent. 12:27 p.m. It's noon. It's a good set. So we're gonna need probably some more hydrogen than we did before because we've got all these thrusters now. Tons of thrusters. And wait, I had a thought about this. What was my thought? Reversing thrusters? Is that what it was? Maybe? I was having a thought last... Okay. Before... Because I don't have any reverse thrust, right? Is that true? That is true. Yes. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Thruster armored. That's the full armored. Oh. Oh. Wait a second. That was what I was going to do. I was going to do something like that. Where... Oh... Wait. No. Yes? No. Something like that. Man, I forgot. Alright, let's just put that there. And we'll put that there. I was having a thought. Last episode, when I was wrapping this up, I had a thought about where to put some thrusters. And I think my thought was to put them... That's what it was. It was sideways thrust. Yes, okay. Now I know what I wanted. Okay, no. I know what I wanted. This is not it. Alright, let's paint that. Let's paint that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And while we're at it, let's paint these. And the cockpit. Goodbye. Yes, I know exactly what I was doing. I know what I was going to do. I was going to do this. Oh, wait, actually, this too. Boop, boop. There we go. I was going to put... Where are those thrusters? 3. Up this. The armored hydrogen thruster. I was going to put it somewhere. Yes. Yes, this one here too. Boom. Yes, and I was going to put a conveyor junction here. Conveyor junction. And green. Because why not? And then... Ho ho ho! Yes. But no, the armored. What are you doing? Yes. There we go. Now that will move me forward and backwards. Sweet. There you go. And then, well, unfortunately, that ruins that, because now I don't have... now I don't have forward thrust. Okay. Let me think this through. Alright, so this will give me my side thrust that I wanted. It's low profile and exactly what I was wanting. But... so now, do I risk doing... That's going to put me up even higher. Well, why not? I mean, literally, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Uh-oh, did I oh no! Is there a deer down there? Did I just cook a deer? That's so funny, I don't see one, but I think I might have. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. And that. Alright, so we'll drop those on there. And what do I have up here? I've got some bulletproof glass, computers, displays, and motors. Ditch all that. And let Bob pick that up. I really want to turn these off. Oops, I'm not even typing. Every time I turn that on, it sounds like something got cooked. Alright. So that looks good. And let's do one more. Why do I keep resetting? And let's see, we put a regular old cockpit on here, but the large grid cockpit doesn't actually have a... Yeah, I forgot. So we'll put that there. And then, unfortunately, we needed armored conveyors, which we put where? 9? Armored conveyor corner. Yep. Okay. Boop. And womp, womp, womp. Boom. Done. That solves that problem. And this problem is already solved. So we don't actually need that. So let's just drop. I hate to use fill, but do we... Do we need anything other than... I honestly don't think so. I don't think we need any more functional blocks. We had our antenna. And we can honestly just use triangular blocks here. triangular and triangular. Although, we could do the bottom a little differently. And we could do light armor corner split. Oh, these are those extra blocks. Oh. Fancy. Alright, so what if we do this? Now, I think the triangular blocks are gonna work the best. I really think they are. And then wait a second. Wait a second. Why are these sideways? There we go. You know what? No, we're not going to do this. We are going to say... We're actually going to do this differently. We are going to say these are going to be green. And we're going to grab 7s. We're going to drop them in here. Oh my. Split 2x1 base. What is this? Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. I honestly just wanted this. So fancy. Yeah, I think I just want to do those. And while we're at it, let's just do them here too. Oh, whoops. And voila. Alright, now this, I'm just going to cut this out myself. Nice, it's gone. Okay. And then the antenna... Yeah, I was going to just use... beacon. No, just broadcast for the beacon. Alright, what about this? Now... Yeah, I can't do it. I could do it if I did this, though. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what in the world is going on here? Oh, these are dang corners. That's why. They're three-way corners. That's why. Curved. That's what I'm looking for. Just a simple curve, man. There we go. Those are all covered. And while we're at it, boop boop. And let's drop one there and drop one there. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good. Okay, let's check these hydrogen thrusters, shall we? Okay, hydrogen thrust. Okay, large hydrogen thruster forward. And these are the maneuvering thrusters. Maneuvering thrust. That's a thing. Thrust and maneuvering thrust. Okay, so maneuvering thrust we're going to turn on and off. And main thrust. All blocks. Where's my large hydrogen thruster? On off. Well, actually, no. You know what? Let's take a large hydrogen thruster here. Decrease. Increase. On off. Okay. We also need that merge block. Which is which? Oh, careful. Alright, so this is going to be merge block 3. Oh, shift. Nice. So, merge block 4. There's not an unmerge command. There's just merge block 2. On off. Actually, not even on off. Yeah, let's leave it on off. Let's leave it on off. Okay. Not again. Okay. So I think we are getting there. 73%. Oh my goodness, this thing's almost full. Oh, that's almost not a good idea. Okay, this guy's almost done. He is done. Gonna add some air brakes, maybe? I feel like that might be a good idea. Let's put one there and one there. And then let's look up air brakes. Do we have air brakes? We have air brakes. Plain air brake double, plain air brake single. Let's do the doubles. P. Not P like you think P. Boom. And where are you? Drop you in there. Boom. There we go. Okay, that'll at least give us some kind of control over our speed. Alright, and I think what we're going to do, just so that we're... I feel like I should let it keep going. How much ice do we have in the system still? Ooh, wow, a lot. Okay, I have a feeling we're probably going to be full. I don't know. I don't know. I say we turn stockpile off and we just let it start filling everybody. Then, simultaneously, we break this connection. Then, super simultaneously, we walk over here, and there's a dead deer. Okay. We get our gyroscope, wherever it is. Oh, come on. I know I've got one here. There we go. Oh, I can't apparently. Ah! Get out of here. And now I'm out of that. Yeah. Ditch that, and that. Okay, how's this going? Great.
Inventory full. Inventory
no, 129. Full. Oh, dang it. Oh, I can't put from there. Oh, these. Okay. That should be enough for that. Now, batteries. Batteries. Okay. No. I think we should probably have batteries. 8. Steel plates are what we're looking at. Where are the cells? That's weird. Wow, okay. I don't get any steel plate apparently. Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to lose that. Especially if it's not powered, but whatever. What are we going to do? Alright, well, I say... We're at 58 seconds. Or 58 seconds, minutes. Let's do a takeoff. Let's get up there. Got enough for almost one battery, I think. Or my power cells. Power cells. Power kit. Power cells. How many power cells do I have? 50. I feel like I need more than that. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's get on out of here. 1.4. Excellent. Yeah, let's take off. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, everybody. Here we go. Ready. This could go horribly wrong. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna save. Actually, you know what we should probably do? Let's get more of these out of the way. There we go. That's out of the way now. That's much better. Okay, you ready? Let's turn her on. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. We have liftoff. We have liftoff. The shuttle is flying. We are going way too fast. Let's break this down a little bit here. Shoo! Did we just... No, they just disappeared. Okay. I say, we just blew past them. Let's turn a little bit. Alright, let's start getting navigational thrust. Soon. We're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Kind of to the side a little bit. We're still in the gravity well. Man, we launched out of like a, you know, they said like a bat out of heck. I feel like we're also losing. Oh man, this thing knows how to fly, but okay, let's slow her down. Slow her down. Alright, let's scoot up a little closer here. Oh man, this thing has turned around like crazy. Alright, let's get our helmet on. Let's get out. Alright, now that we're sitting in one place though too, we should be able to turn off that and that. Save us some hydrogen. How do we do? 79.3, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, where's my gyroscope? All components were successfully withdrawn. That's right, they were. Where's my gyroscope? It's a battery. Oh, come on. I was just told I pulled out everything I needed. Ten more metal grids, apparently. Don't tell me I didn't bring everything I needed. Oh no, here they are. Got them. Bulletproof glass. I got it! Unknown signal. Those guys? Those are those guys. Alright, we are doing a great job here, everybody. Good work getting up here. I feel like I clearly don't need these. Boom. Gyroscope has been gyroed. Okay, we need to orient ourselves so that our laser antenna has a perfect view. Which, this is not a cockpit. This... Oh, but it might be enough. Okay, there's no remote control though. Well, at least with the gyroscope, it should stay in position, right? Battery, and what about you? What's your story? You got nothing, battery. Alright, let's get some bits. $25 out of 80. Construction components. Need construction components. I feel like I'm probably out. Oh no, I got some. Oh, and I got more power cells too. That's good. That's good. Okay, missing some computers and chunk more power cells. That is everything I have. 30 power cells and 20 computers I still need for one battery. Alright, now this hopefully should keep... let's dump some stuff up in here, because this is a satellite. The best thing is to leave some product. Yeah. It's 5,000 meters. 5,500. Does that one? Okay, now I got this going on. What's your story? Are you at a... It's not out yet. That's good. Okay, now in theory, this grid should not move because he's got the gyroscope to fight it. And is that what I see from this if I hold on to this? 0 meters per second. Not going anywhere. Alright, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Alright, I got a great ship now that can take me back. But first, let's visit some asteroids. Looks like some good ones there. Let's see, 3, 9. It's a close one. You know what I should do is have like a war detector or something. Alright. Here's my trusty drill. Now let's see if we see anything. I don't see anything. This seems like a 0 asteroid. striking out. I see nothing. Nothing on the surface. Nothing. Oh, ouch. Definitely a cool looking asteroid, though. Alright. What was it? Nothing out here either, right? No, these are all just stone. Yep, all just stone. Is there another one nearby that's not horrible? Alright, let's try these over here. Let's head over there, see these, and then if there's nothing here, we're gonna head back down and see how it goes. That's funny. Alright, here we go. Coming up close. We don't want to crash. Oh my. This is cavernous. I see nothing. This is ridiculous. There's not a single ore to be found. Magnesium. Where'd you go, magnesium? Is that it? Just magnesium, huh? And that is not a lot of magnesium. Uh-oh. I discovered the unyielding prospectors. Cool. Man, I don't like this in space mining. Oh my goodness, it's everywhere. This is so annoying.
Inventory full.
Oh, my inventory's full. Lovely. Alright, where is my ship? Oh, AP is 4. How cool. Alright, where's my... He's on the other side of the asteroid, apparently. Alright, let's head home. Fishing hatch. Auto deploy. I think we're doing pretty good. We have a much more competent spurt. Let's say hiding. That was weird. Space pirates are our friends. I like this. Oh my goodness, we are going probably too fast. Okay, we are gonna crash onto this planet. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. There we go, much better. Alright, let's take that off auto deploy, but let's add it to here. It's our home base. Oh, there it is. Right. You don't think I'll be able to actually park this thing, do you? Goodness, I might be able to. Wow. Much better than our previous satellite. Or our previous ship. And Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna guess... Oh, that's why. Oh! Didn't realize I was that close. And... Boom. Turn that off. Turn that off. That's our way out. Ah! Boom. Shuttle's back. And we're back. And there's a deer. Boom. Check it out. Oh, we took out some of the landing platform. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Excellent work, everyone. Get some of this magnesium out of here. Magnesium. Ooh, platinum. Love it. Boom. Dropping in that magnesium. And, in theory, our satellite should be a whole lot more supported than it was before with its new gyroscope to hold it in place. Oh yeah. Look, and we're back before 4:50. We're only gone 4 hours. And my guess is that this is, in fact, working on the magnesium. It is. Magnesium is something we were missing, right? I think so. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Very nice. Yep, I'd say that was a successful mission. Boom. Great job, everyone. We couldn't have done it better ourselves. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Alright, well. No, not you. That's it. Everybody, thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I did. It was pretty successful. It's one of the better ones we've done. Got a little bit of mining out of the way, and then we made a trip to space and back. Fantastic. Excellent work on the shuttle. We'll have to name it next episode. Great. Thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate you being here. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, favorite, all those things. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Yeah, that's basically it. Guys, I really appreciate it. Thanks for just hanging out with me, letting me babble as I build and get to space and back, and I just really appreciate it. It's really all I can say. Thanks a lot, guys. Be sure to visit mantachasm.online, our website, for any updates or reviews or articles, anything really that I'm feeling at the time. But guys, thanks so much. It really means a lot for you being here. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.